guys, happy December. We're on the very last month of the year already. Let's sing our welcome song. We welcome you here, we welcome you here, we welcome everybody, we welcome you here. Are your hands by your side? Sometimes my hands are by my side. Then behind my back they hide. Sometimes I wiggle fingers so. Shake them fast, shake them slow. Sometimes my hands go clap, clap, clap. Now I rest them in my lap. Now they're quiet, quiet as can be, because it's story time, you see. Well, this time of year is very busy for your mailman. He likes to bring you special cards and packages for the holidays. So I thought today we would read a book called The Lonely Mailman by Susanna Isern. And someday you might leave in your mailbox a special card to your mailman, or maybe a little treat, just to thank him for all his work. Okay, it says, every morning, just as the sun is rising, the old mailman leaves his house with a bag full of letters. He climbs onto his bicycle and sets off on his way. The mailman goes to each door, rings the bell, and only says 4 words. Squirrel, letter for you. He whispers so quietly that even he can hardly hear his own words. Hedgehog, letter for you. Sometimes the animals that live in the forest offer him a cup of coffee, but the mailman always smiles and says, no thank you, and rides off in a cloud of dust. He never gets off his bicycle. Woodpecker, letter for you. The animals see him cycling through the forest every day, but they hardly know him. Butterfly, there's a letter for you. In fact, nobody knows anything about the mailman at all. Turtle, letter for you. Some of the animals think that the mailman is sad, and that's why he doesn't say much. Bear, letter for you. But nobody really knows because nobody's ever asked him. Rabbit, there's a letter for you. All through the day, the old mailman rides around delivering mail in the forest. He visits the wolf, the deer, the frogs, the beaver, the fox, the skunk, and the fish in the river. At last the sun sets, and the mailman has no more letters in his bag. Feeling so tired, he heads home. Every night, the old mailman sits down in the flickering candlelight and writes letters. There are the letters he'll be delivering the next day. There are invitations, apologies, plans, and messages full of love. He writes and writes until he's exhausted, then falls fast asleep on the top of his computer. There he is the next morning. One day when the mailman is just about to finish his rounds, something amazing happened. His last letter in his bag had his name on it, and the address written on the envelope was his. It was a letter for him. The mailman nervously heads home. It's the first time he's ever had a letter. When he arrives, he puts it in the mailbox and whispers 4 words. Mailman, letter for you. Then he opens the mailbox, takes out the letter, and runs for the house. The letter reads like this. Dear mailman, for a long time your letters have filled our days with love and happiness, but now we've discovered your secret. And we want to thank you. Most of all, we want to share our happiness with you, the forest animals. The old mailman felt a big lump in his throat and his eyes filled with tears. Suddenly, his old doorbell let out a rusty squeak. It's the first time anyone has ever come to the mailman's door. Well, he plucked up his courage and opens the door. Outside, the forest animals are waiting. When they see him, they all rush over. The old mailman smiles and blushes amongst all the cheers and hugs, and then he begins to think about all the letters that he would be writing tonight. The end. Good listening, guys. Oh, well, the holidays are busy, and I'm busy bringing holiday mail to all you folks. That's what I like to do. Let's count the letters I have to deliver today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That rain won't stop me, or that snow can't stop me. I carry the mail to you. The sun can't stop me. The wind can't stop me. The mail must go through. I hope you get lots of letters and cards this holiday season. Let's do the weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather out today? Is it windy? Is it rainy? Is it sunny out today? Well, looking at the library window, I see the trees moving a lot. It looks pretty windy out there. And it's not very pretty, but at least we have a nice day to go out and go shopping if you'd like to. Now it's time to say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Now it's time to say goodbye until next time. Don't forget to check out Morgan on Thursdays and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye-bye.